Welcome to today's video, where we shine a spotlight on the 1992 one-penny coin, a small yet powerful piece of history that carries more stories than its modest value might suggest. The one-penny coin of 1992 belongs to Britain's decimal coinage system, a system that had been in use for just over 2 decades by that time. Made of bronze, the coin displays a warm reddish-brown tone when freshly minted, though in circulated condition it often appears darker, with hints of wear and patina. The obverse side features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf, showing her crowned in the regal image that became familiar during this period. In circulated examples, the fine details of her portrait may appear softened, the sharp lines of the crown and facial features blending with age. Yet even with wear, the Queen's likeness remains striking, a constant reminder of continuity and tradition. The reverse side features the crowned portcullis, a symbol of Parliament and a lasting emblem of Britain's authority and heritage. This design has long been associated with the nation's governance, and its presence on the penny ties the coin to a larger sense of national pride. In circulated condition, the details of the chains and bars of the portcullis may no longer appear crisp, but the essence of the design remains intact. The date 1992 at the bottom of the reverse anchors the coin firmly in its historical context, giving us a direct connection to that year. The early 1990s were a period of change for the United Kingdom, both politically and socially, and coins like this quietly moved through those transitions. A penny may seem like a small denomination, but in 1992 it still had a role to play in everyday purchases and exchanges. It might have been used by a child to buy sweets, slipped into a vending machine, or returned as change from a small transaction. These everyday uses gave the penny meaning far beyond its face value, making it part of countless little moments in daily life. In circulated condition, each coin tells its own story, reflected in the scratches, nicks, and marks earned over decades of use. Rather than diminishing its value, these imperfections add character, proving the coin has lived a life of purpose. The bronze composition of the coin also adds charm, as the metal ages gracefully, often developing subtle tones of red, brown, and black. This natural aging process makes each circulated penny unique, no two examples ever looking exactly the same. For collectors, circulated coins like the 1992 penny are important because they represent the reality of money in motion, not just pristine examples locked away. Uncirculated coins may dazzle with their shine, but circulated coins connect us with the people who once held them. The 1992 one penny is also notable because it was among the last pennies struck in bronze, as the composition later changed to copper-plated steel. This shift in materials makes the bronze 1992 penny particularly interesting, as it represents the end of an era in British coinage. Holding one today, even in circulated condition, feels like holding a piece of history just before a major change. The penny itself may be small, but it carries the weight of tradition, having been part of the currency system for centuries. By 1992, the one-penny coin was not just money, but also a cultural icon, familiar to everyone in Britain regardless of age or background. Its design, simple yet symbolic, ensured that it remained instantly recognizable in pockets and purses. In circulated condition, some pennies are so well worn that the raised details are smooth to the touch, polished by countless hands. Others show only light wear, retaining much of their detail despite years of use, offering a glimpse of how the coin originally looked. This variation makes collecting circulated pennies especially rewarding, as each coin reflects its own journey through time. The reeded edge, though subtle on the penny, often shows wear as well, another clue to the amount of circulation a coin has seen. Even so, the coin retains its solidity, a testament to the durability of its bronze composition. For many, finding a 1992 penny in change today brings back memories of the early 1990s, a nostalgic reminder of a different era. It is remarkable how a coin of such small denomination can evoke such strong connections to the past. The penny has always been more than just a unit of currency. It has been a cultural touchstone, woven into language, customs, and traditions. Phrases like, "a penny for your thoughts," remind us how deeply this coin is rooted in daily life. In circulated condition, the 1992 penny becomes even more relatable, as it has lived through the same everyday experiences as the people who used it. It tells stories of ordinary life, shopping trips, school lunches, small acts of kindness, and everyday exchanges. Each worn detail is like a footprint of time, showing how the coin has served faithfully across decades. Even though the penny's value has diminished in modern times, its historical and sentimental significance remains strong. Collectors today often seek out 1992 pennies not for rarity but for the joy of holding a piece of living history. The circulated condition adds authenticity, proving that this coin played its role in society rather than sitting untouched in storage. It is this authenticity that gives circulated coins a charm unmatched by their uncirculated counterparts. When we hold a 1992 penny today, we hold not just a coin but a fragment of the past, a direct link to the people and stories of that year. It is a reminder that money is more than numbers. It is art, history, and culture, carried in the palm of your hand. And so, the 1992 one-penny coin in circulated condition remains a treasure, valued not for its monetary worth, but for the rich history it represents. The 1992 penny reflects a time when coins were not just tools for spending but also symbols of national identity. Its presence in pockets across the United Kingdom made it a constant companion of everyday life, even though its value was small. Every worn detail of a circulated example tells us this coin was never forgotten in drawers or collections but instead was truly used. The wear gives it humanity, proof that it was exchanged by countless hands in shops, markets, buses, and cafes. It may have passed through the hands of children saving their pennies, or adults making change in daily transactions. The coin's humble journey is part of its charm, making it as much a witness to history as the larger denominations. In the early 1990s, Britain was experiencing political shifts, cultural changes, and new technological advances, all while pennies circulated steadily. The penny served silently during this time, a small yet essential building block of the nation's economy. In circulated condition, the 1992 penny embodies these ordinary but important aspects of daily life. Its surface may show fading, but beneath that where lies a story of endurance and resilience. The portcullis design on the reverse is not only historic but symbolic of strength and protection. Even when the chains and lines are softened by circulation, the symbol remains recognizable and powerful. This persistence of design echoes the resilience of the nation itself, adapting to change but holding on to tradition. The Queen's portrait on the obverse carries equal significance, connecting the coin to continuity and leadership. Though circulation may blur the sharp lines of her crown and profile, her presence on the coin remains strong. This dual imagery, monarch on one side, parliament symbol on the other, creates balance between authority and heritage. It shows how even the smallest coin reflects deep cultural meaning beyond its monetary use. The bronze composition of the penny adds to its historical appeal, as later coins shifted away from bronze to cheaper metals. This makes the 1992 penny a link to older traditions of coin-making that value durability and quality. Over time, circulated examples darken, their reddish glow fading into deeper shades of brown and black. This natural patina highlights the passage of time, turning each coin into a miniature artifact of history. Collectors often enjoy this transformation, seeing the patina as proof of authenticity and age. It gives circulated coins a personality that shiny, untouched pieces can never achieve. Each circulated penny is unique, with its own blend of tones, scratches, and wear patterns. That uniqueness makes even a common coin feel special when studied closely. For many people, the penny evokes childhood memories, pocket money, and the excitement of saving coins in jars. The 1992 penny carries those same associations, making it not just a coin but a memory trigger. Finding one today, even in circulated condition, can spark nostalgia for the simpler days of the early 1990s. It reminds us of how money once felt heavier in the pocket, when every coin counted towards small daily needs. Though the penny's value has declined in modern times, its symbolic role has only grown. It stands as a reminder of how important even the smallest denominations once were. The circulated 1992 penny bridges the gap between practicality and history, connecting daily life with national heritage. Its imperfections highlight its journey, showing that it was never a display piece but a working coin. This honesty makes it approachable and beloved by collectors who value the stories coins tell. Holding one today is like shaking hands with history, as the coin carries silent stories of decades past. It might have traveled far, through multiple regions, touching the lives of people who never knew each other. That sense of shared connection is part of what makes coin collecting so meaningful. The 1992 penny is a humble yet powerful reminder of continuity in times of change. It shows us that even the smallest coin has a role to play in shaping history. Circulated condition highlights this fact, because the coin visibly proves that it fulfilled its purpose. Each nick, scratch, and worn detail is a tiny chapter in a larger story of shared human experience. The reeded edges and fine lines may soften, but the coin's identity remains unmistakable. Even heavily worn examples retain their character, a testament to their strong design and durable composition. Bronze as a material carries warmth, giving circulated pennies an earthy, authentic presence. This warmth connects the coin not only to history but to the people who handled it. In every way, the 1992 one-penny coin in circulated condition is more than a piece of currency. It is a piece of lived history. Its story continues today, each time it is studied, collected, or appreciated for the role it once played. And while its face value may remain small, its historical and sentimental value is immeasurable. The 1992 penny belongs to a generation of coins that served faithfully through everyday commerce. It represents not only monetary value but also the daily rhythm of life in the United Kingdom during that period. Each circulated coin is a reflection of countless exchanges, linking people in a chain of transactions both ordinary and meaningful. When viewed under the light, the worn surfaces tell their own quiet story of service. The once sharp edges may now be softened, a sign of the coin's long journey in pockets and tills. Every faint scratch is like a footprint, marking the places it has been and the people who have held it. The portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, even in a circulated coin, maintains its dignity and grace. It is a reminder of continuity, of a monarchy that has seen decades of change yet remains a central emblem. The reverse design, with the portcullis, stands as a visual anchor of parliamentary heritage. Even when worn down, the symbolism of unity and governance continues to shine through. Collectors often cherish circulated coins like the 1992 penny because they embody real history rather than perfection. Mint-state examples are beautiful, but circulated coins speak with a voice of experience. This difference is what makes circulated pennies so endearing to those who study them. The penny has often been underestimated, but in reality, it forms the backbone of coinage history. Without the small denominations, commerce would lack the balance needed for fair exchange. The 1992 penny in circulated condition demonstrates this truth in the most tangible way. Bronze as a material connects us to a long tradition of coinage stretching back centuries. Its rich tones develop character with age, producing surfaces that collectors find deeply appealing. This visual transformation mirrors the passage of time itself, turning a coin into a historical artifact. Many people may recall these pennies jingling in their pockets as they walked home from school. Others may remember dropping them into vending machines, buses, or charity boxes. These small, ordinary acts are what give the coin extraordinary value in memory. The circulated condition makes each piece feel approachable, as though it carries a shared human story. Even if it has little financial worth, its sentimental and historical value is undeniable. Holding one is like holding a small fragment of the early 1990s, preserved in bronze. It serves as a bridge to the past, reminding us of how society and money once worked together. The penny's modest design hides within it the artistry of careful craftsmanship. The balance between obverse and reverse, between monarch and parliament, is not accidental but deeply symbolic. In circulated examples, this balance remains, though softened by wear and age. The imperfections only enhance its appeal, reminding us that beauty often lies in endurance. Every circulated penny is unique, no two coins showing exactly the same patterns of wear. This individuality transforms each coin into a personal artifact of history. For collectors, this uniqueness creates endless fascination, as every coin has its own tale to tell. The 1992 penny is proof that even the smallest items can carry the heaviest meaning. It holds cultural, historical, and emotional weight far beyond its one penny face value. The coin is more than bronze, it is memory, heritage, and continuity combined. In circulated condition, these qualities come to life, turning a simple coin into a living story. Its journey is ongoing, as it continues to be collected, studied, and remembered. And in every hand it touches, the 1992 penny continues its quiet role as a link across generations.